Hi boys and girls, it's me, Miss Singleton, and I would like to read to you a story called Grandpa Green. It's by Lane Smith. Before I read the story, I want to tell you that in this story, it's about a little boy and his grandpa. Remember, his name is called Grandpa Green. And he right there is cutting an elephant out of a bush. Isn't that cool? Miss Singleton had two grandpas growing up. One was named John King and the other was Daniel Ligon. And I loved both of them very, very much. But they're no longer with me, and so I'm going to read this story in honor of my grandpas. All right. Grandpa Green by Lane Smith. He was born a really, really long time ago. Before computers or cell phones or television. You see the little boy watering? He grew up on a farm with pigs and corn and carrots. And eggs. In the 4th grade, he got chicken pox. Not from chickens, though. He had to stay home from school, so he read stories about secret gardens and wizards and a little engine that could. In middle school, he stole his first kiss. After high school, his wish was to study horticulture. What is horticulture? But he went to a world war instead. See the cannon? Airplane. He met his future wife in a little cafe. When the war was over, they were married. See the little Eiffel Tower up there? So before we keep reading, let's think. Who do you think this little boy is? He's telling the story of who? Who's he telling the story of? That's right, his grandpa. He's telling about his grandpa's life story. They had many happy years together, and they never ever fought. At least to hear him tell it. Remember, who's him? Grandpa, right? Grandpa stories. They had kids, way more grandkids, and then a great-grandchild. That's me. So the great-grandchild is the one who's telling the story. He used to remember everything. Now, he's pretty old. The tree looks pretty old, huh? And sometimes he forgets things, like his favorite floppy straw hat. But the important stuff, oh look, there's Grandpa. He's got his hedge clippers, so he can make all these cool topiaries. The garden remembers for him. Now watch this page, watch it. It's so big. Open that. Those are all the cool things of his life. Those are all the cool things of Grandpa's life. He remembered them, and he made them into topiaries so that he could remember all the cool things in his life. And what is the cool thing that this little boy is making? He's making his very own grandpa topiary. Cool. All right, and this book again was called Grandpa Green by Lane Smith. It is an awesome story, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It's even cooler in person. I don't think the pictures are really neat. I don't think they're going to come across too well on the camera, but if you ever get a chance to get this book, I highly recommend it. Very cool. All right, bye friends.